Sacramento, California, the backdrop for the Lakers. An absolute magician with the ball in his hands. Ben Simmons looking to create for his team as they get ready for tip-off at Golden One Center. Lakers, Kings on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Magic Johnson is out there with Kobe. Then it's Kareem. Then there's Bird. And it's Giannis in at the 4 spot. And for the Kings, we've got Chamberlain. Chris Paul is out there with Michael Jordan. Then it's Rodman. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. And Greg, when we tip off a new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into it. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Bird. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
First personal
high offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night.
Larry Bird at the line for 1.
One shot.
Throw good, Bird. Greg, looking at the history of the Lakers, they always feel they're a title contender.
And they've been to the finals in every decade. Their longest championship drought in L.A., just 12 years. So, to me, the best franchise in NBA history.
Kobe Bryant, first personal foul.
The Kings shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
At the line for 2, Michael Jordan.
Free throw good, Jordan.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better. Mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
And so Jordan nails both of them. Boy, doesn't Mike Brown, GA, deserve a lot of credit for the Kings' recent success. He's been terrific.
I mean, bringing that championship pedigree from Golden State. Brown went to the finals as the head coach in Cleveland, and one of the best people in the league as well.
Here's Rodman following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Passes it to Chamberlain. Paul against Johnson. Paul passes to DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Chamberlain, no good.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look. But this is why we play the game.
Pass to Kobe. Jordan against Johnson. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Missed inside.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
Paul against Bryant. Paul kicks to DeRozan. Dishes it to Chamberlain. Back to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Over Giannis. And it's DeRozan missing.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
Paul surveying the floor. To the paint. Here's Chamberlain. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Bryant. It's hauled in by the Kings. Jordan outside. The shot's good by Chamberlain.
And this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Adi Divac's checked in for Chamberlain. Harris comes in for Dennis Rodman. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Paul. Now here's Rondo. Abdul-Jabbar can't get it to go. First quarter play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Tries from 7. Rajon Rondo with the rebound.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Rondo with it. White covering. And it's blocked by Divac.
I mean, he's got great instincts defensively. Divac has a knack for disrupting plays with those active hands.
Now here's Jordan. Outside, White. 46 seconds left to play here in the first. Divac kicks to Jordan. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And this is what you like about his perimeter D. Never gave up and challenged the deep.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
Now here's Rondo. No scoring in this one. Over Harris. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Pops it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to hit. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Lakers lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. We hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Michael Jordan is out there with Rodman. Then it's Johnson, then it's Chris Paul, and it's Divac at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Steve, wouldn't you agree the Los Angeles Lakers are one of, if not the most storied franchise in the NBA?
Yes, Kevin, the facts prove it. The number 1 and number 2 all-time league scorers both captured the record as Lakers. That's history right there.
Here's Jordan. Larry Bird grabs the miss.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
The Kings shooting the ball at 42%. call outside. Pass to Rodman. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Some changes for Sacramento. Chamberlain comes in for Divac. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Jordan. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Aldridge is checked in. Rodman passes to DeRozan. Back to Rodman. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Paul for three. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. He was around 31 points a game last year. 11 rebounds and 5 assists. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
What I love is he heats up quick because when you're on the second unit, you have no time to mess around.
Here's Kobe. Oh, power move by Kobe.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. There's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. Ball passes to Chamberlain. Aldridge with some nice D.
2 minutes.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Kobe's shot is off. The Kings trailing. Here's DeRozan. Larry Bird grabs the miss. And so Bird will bring it up for L.A. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points, and it's good for 2. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
So the Kings call timeout, their first. And last season, Greg, the Kings clinched their first Pacific Division title in 20 years.
And they repeated as division champs back in 02 and 03, something they're hoping to achieve again this year as the Kings build off of their breakout season.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Harris is checked in for Rodman. Batum comes in for Johnson. And it's White in for Paul.
One of the more instinctive passes over the last decade. Rondo quickly locates the open man.
Here's Batum going inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
The first free throw is good. We know Greg L.A.'s challenge recently has been finding the right supporting cast for their stars.
And they're looking for that perfect fit. And sometimes that's all it takes. You know, it's finding those perfect 1 or 2 other guys to get you there.
Catching up on the changes for Sacramento. Divac comes in for Chamberlain. And Michael Jordan subbed in for DeMar DeRozan.
You know, Nicholas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Sacramento ball.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Kings in third.
When you look at this team and what makes them so special, it's how they move the ball. They don't just look for an open shot. They look for the best open shot.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's White. It's stolen by Rondo. And now the fast break. Rondo with the ball. Houston can't get it to go. For Sacramento, they've gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Here's Jordan. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Jordan dishes to White. And once again off the mark by Sacramento. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Lakers ahead, up 4.
17.
Live from Golden One Center. You're watching 2K Sports.
Fans, your kids, you can't see.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. A competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1-point lead. And so far, they're out in front, but not by much as we head into the half. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Great work on the glass. They're hustling and showing more desire than boxing out. That's what they have to do. That's the recipe for success.
And Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30%. In the backhanded way kind of gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up,
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Checking out the group now for Darvin Ham to start the second half. They've got Bryant. Antetokounmpo is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Bird. And it's Johnson in at the point guard position. The Kings trail by 4. From 12 feet out, and DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Bryant attacking. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Bryant's got 8 points.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Here's Jordan. Keeps it alive, and there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they?
Los Angeles ball.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Chamberlain. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First team foul.
For Sacramento, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Chamberlain.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. The Lakers in the lead. Floats it up, prepares. Giannis taking flight.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. This Lakers franchise, of course, has a lot of championships, but they know that nothing's given. Coach Darvin Ham said that ring and them banners don't come if you ain't on your thing. You've got to be focused and make every day count. Talking about championship. At some point, the lip service gets old. You've got to go do it. Kevin, back to you.
Got to go do it. He's all about action. David, thank you. Down low. He's looking for Abdul-Jabbar and finds him. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Jordan kicks to DeRozan. The 11-footer. And it's off the back rim. No good.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night.
How about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Lakers shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Adi Divac's checked in for Chamberlain. Batum comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Johnson, he's checked in for Jordan. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Paul. And so he hits both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. On the wing, Johnson. Outside, White. Now the feed to D-Box. That one goes. Count it.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
A guy who gives his team, Steve, a ton of energy out on the floor is Kobe White.
Kevin, he's definitely a spark plug, pushing the pace and trying to fire up his guys. Players love having someone like that on the floor with them.
Tipped away. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this is why Wallace is an elite-level defender, has a great sense of timing for when to rise up and contest shots.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They retain possession. Here's White. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got his first 3 points of the game.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
To the inside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Sacramento with the rebound. Rodman's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Johnson left side. He feeds it to D-Box. Over Wallace. No good from D-Box. The Lakers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And that's the beauty of Giannis. Always been a willing passer and can find the open man once the D focuses in on him.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. 4 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. And no good that time. And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers lead by 4. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got DeRozan. Jordan is out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Rodman in at the four-man position. That's the five out there for the Kings.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Another three for Sacramento. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Kings.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And they've also made a point to protect the rim tonight. All game long, they've been challenging or blocking shots.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Let's give a big round of applause for your 9-1-6.
Harris checked in for the Kings. The Lakers also making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar is checked in for Wallace. Aldridge comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Bird in for Larry Nance. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, listen in on what Darvin Ham was talking about with his players. He loves what they're doing in the paint. He said if they're not stopping us, keep doing it. Keep going after it down low. So he'll keep pounding it inside, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Sacramento with the ball. It's a one-point game. Johnson against Paul. And he banks in the lane. Paul's got 4 points this quarter.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
The pass to Kobe. Shot on the wing. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Johnson finds Abdul-Jabbar. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball. But maybe the most impressive feat, he won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar. And both free throws good for Abdul-Jabbar. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 1 over Bird. Again, Sacramento.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Passes to Johnson. Pass to Bird. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Sacramento making a switch here. Divac checked in. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
It's DeRozan with the drive. A second chance effort. Kicks it out to Jordan. Here's Divac, and they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Reliable excellence from Divac on the boards, grabbing that one quickly and then taking advantage with the second chance opportunity.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 5. 1:44 left here in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
Chamberlain, the pass to Paul. Jordan looking around. Kobe with the steal. And here we go. A step-back shot here. Offensive rebound. And Kobe Bryant finishes it.
Coming through when it matters most. Kobe thrives under pressure.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're leading by 3. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Rodman, he's checked in for Chamberlain.
In for your Kings, Dennis Rodman.
Here's Jordan. And he makes good on the way up. Jordan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Kings.
Yeah, putting the team on his back as he often does. The tighter the game gets, to more Jordan wants the ball.
Abdul-Jabbar. No good on that one. Sacramento's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Jordan dishes to Paul. Jordan kicks to Rodman. And he commits the intentional foul.
Kobe Bryant, second personal foul. First team foul.
.44 seconds left in the game. Here's Jordan. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. Lakers with the rebound.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
A three-pointer right on target.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. The Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble. This time burning the defense with the catching fire.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're in front by 4. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5.
A jack-of-all-trades type of player. DeMar DeRozan embraces his role as a leader on this team.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
Has anybody ever personified excellence in all areas of play the way that Larry Bird does? But more importantly, he's got that clutch G.
Third team. At the line for 2.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game. So it's Sacramento picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't give away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
All right, David, thank you. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.